After a couple 5.5-inch cuts, folks, before the sun goes down. Or you know what, folks? I think I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna call it under the Wane. Under the Wane. We'll call it under the Wane. Who cares what it is? Under the Wane. It'll be over 5.5. Look how easy the clamp is, folks. Some of you guys might want to see that clamp. All that tripod needed was a couple more inches. All right. No more planer running, folks. Too bad. If you want to watch planer work, I don't know what to tell you. Let's run the mill. Go away, sunshine. Nope, it's not going to let me turn. It's not going to let me turn the camera. Pretty nice. I like it. Almost borderline tipping over here, folks, right here. It's not the spot. Let's move it around and cut one more. If you guys might be wondering what the 4x4 is there, it's actually bumping it over so the cut can be a 5.5 or 6 inch or 11 inch cut. If not, it's too close to the cover and you can't cut any wood. So that's why I bump it over. And then you can cut a lot more stuff, folks. Works out well. But let's make these 5.5s and then roll that log up here and see what the light's going to do. Hey, folks. That's cutting wood. I like it. I mean, you can almost not see. You can almost not see the cut. Isn't that nice? And no, it's not always like that, folks. That's like a Like, why do you got that 2x2 sitting on your desk? Because it's really nice. But it is. And the same on the other side of this. No, kind of shitty. But those are going to be spindles, deck spindle, top. But anyway, folks, I want to think that we need to hijack this camera. What's the strength on this? No, I think we need to do is what that will work. Yep. Let's not get that out right now. Let's take a yammer walk down to the river, folks. Nobody wants to watch a bunch of sawmilling right now. And I know a lot of people are really wanting to catch up to this. We are. But right now, folks, we're going to take a rip. We're going to go run down to the river. So you sawmillers, I am sorry about that, but we're going to take a hiatus and shoot down to the river. Because a lot of you don't believe it. Yeah, we were just watching a sawmiller, but now, just on that, let's run down to the river. You can run a sawmill any time of the day, anytime you want, you know. But this is a test for your internet server provider for stream service. Check one, test one, like streaming service. Is it going to work? I think it will. Ah, buddy, I know you hate that bastard, don't you? He bit you right in the butt, didn't he? Me too. Yeah, right there, folks. Little guinea buddy, 5 years old. He's my buddy. Yep, and he's the hatched one. Hanging around. He'd walk right inside the house if you let him. And some of you are, oh wow, wait a second. This freaking camera's way much nicer. This camera's way much nicer. You guys told me the camera was better. I don't think so. Not even, folks. The camera's totally worse. Dude, you were totally freaking wrong. This camera's way better. All right, folks. Now half of you you were watching a sawmill, but I can't have that. That shit's just too much noise right now, folks. You got to take it easy for a second. The damn sun's going down. It might get dark. Shit. I did not forget. I forgot my fucking gun. Son of a bitch. What the fuck? Anyway, folks. Earlier, you had a coyote load of baby coyote pups just barking like a little. They were just like, come and help me, and waiting for some little thing to come up on them and snatch. So I'm hoping we're not going to run up on no coyote pups because they're out. But I'm going to get down here where I don't slip, folks. And got this new fancy tripod, and most of all, I'm going to try out my Wi-Fi to see how far my Wi-Fi goes. It says 2,000 feet, but what the fuck? I mean, you're selling stuff. Go a mile, I guess. How many of you want to see me pull that log out of the house there? No, not happening, folks. Oh, nice. They've been trimming up, cleaning up down. Everybody's chipping in and cleaning up. I like to see that. All you got to do is just start, and that's what people do. They don't stop. Oh, wow. What a nice view. Okay. Folks, let me see if I can make my way down and put this tripod up. And I'll walk around so you can get an idea of up and down. Hope nothing comes out and says hi. Shit, I forgot the damn fishing pole. But it was real foggy this morning, folks, and that would have been nice. But the idea is I'm just actually coming down here to take a look-see and see that I'm going to continue my steps down that I got coming along here. And I think I'm going to bring them down this way this time. Or I'm just going to cut me some big heavy steps on the mill and chain them down. I think that's a better idea. And look what actually happened, folks. Folks, look what happened. Well, shit. I told you guys earlier I was going to head out there. Nobody believed me when I told you that the river changes. So let me show you how it changes. Can't exactly make a movie and walk down the road and grab my camera and come back, right? Oh, wow, dear. Yep, that's raccoon. This really sucks because here's the slip part. Going in, folks. Look, this is usually dry. And that's the creek that goes up to the cave, and some of you know that. And yeah, I just walked through there. I am going to give you guys an idea of how it drops off. But actually, there's where we're going to fish right there. You know what? I think we're going to do that later. We'll come back with a spotlight and we'll fish right there. Oh, shit, something making noise over here. Let's see what that is. I'm going to give you an idea of how the river changes all the time. Used to be able to walk through it. Watch. Look at this. Without it dropping down, should I say. Without it dropping down. Look. Look at what it does. This was level, and it just cut it in just like that. That's freaking awesome. It changed everything. Oh, and there it is, the silt line. All right, it won't stay that way long. It's just a bunch of silt. It's not going to stay that way. Last thing I want my phone to do is fall in the. No, could give a damn about the shoes, folks. They'll dry. But I did want to show you. I don't want this to tip over now. Stay put. Hold you know. Huh. That's worse. Well, piss on it, folks. Let's go for a walk. And I'll just show you, because a lot of you, there's a drop off and there's a channel, and it actually goes very fast, and you can actually feel it. So I'm going to get close to the I'm going to get close to the walk line, and I'm going to touch my foot out. And I'll show you guys what I mean. I just dropped down 2 feet. I mean, I'm only a 4-foot person. It's up to my waist. Just kidding. But no, it actually cuts. Oh, wow. All right. The channel, it made a new channel. Wow, folks. Let's go on out and see. All right. Yep. All right. That's the drop. No, it actually is a deep channel. No, folks, that's so cool. It's going to be an 8 or 9 foot channel. And no, I'm not going to go out in it because I'm actually carrying my phone. But I am going to come around to the other side and show you and try and show you what I mean. See where the water, this is, you can tell, some of you folks already know what I'm talking about, the channel of the river. It's right there. And it moves, folks. It moves really good. But right now, I guarantee a lot of you folks are fishing right now. And I was doing this, you'd be losing your minds. I know it. I know it. I know it. But no, folks, this is river fishing, so it comes back. Look what just happened right there. Oh, that might even be a big carp. Nice. Oh, sweet. All right. That was a ripple. That was a nice one. But actually, you can see it's kind of green. No, folks, it's usually greener water, not muck water. But see the green? That's the drop. And the good thing is now you can get away with no waders. But here's the agenda. Well, actually, it's going to stop when this coming up summer, July. That over there is a log that's coming over. And that's actually one right there that's underneath the water right now. And that one over there is coming up too. And I know some of you have said, "Oh shit, yeah, right, you're right. Well, what ain't happening?" Well, folks, guess what, folks? River changes all the time. And I want to show you it changes all the time. Some saw this last time. Let me zoom in on this stack of crap. Can you guys see this stack of tree okay, that's better. The stack of tree goodness way down around the corner? Yeah, that right there? That wasn't there. Things change. Things change overnight. Things change every week. Things change every time it rains. It changes. But folks, tomorrow in the morning, it's supposed to be a nice foggy morning. And let's pull a bass out. No, a lot of you are like, you had that fishing pole in your hand and you're, what the hell, right? I said it, folks. Yep, but no, there'll be more. You throw them back anyway, all the time. But the funny thing is, you probably actually have more fun snagging gar and throwing a cast net. That's what I'm going to do, folks, over the evening. I'm going to get out the cast net and the gar rod. And maybe we'll pull the gar up. That's about all you can do is pull them up close enough to see them and then just flick them in, leave them alone. Appreciate you all stopping by, folks. But I'm not going up there because the water's 8 and 9 feet deep right now. And guess what? I'm only 4 foot tall. I'd drown. That's not good. But peace, folks. I really appreciate everybody stopping by. And whatever you got going on, tomorrow's a new day. Take it easy. And I know nobody cares for the yammering on, but have a blessed day, folks. Enjoy. Peace.